How many hours do you have in Hearts of Iron 4? I've got about 600, so you can say that I'm basically still a newbie. So I recruited my friend Bittersteel to give me a crash course on how not to suck at the game. He recently made a dope guide for Germany in HOI4, so I wanted to follow that with his help. And that's what we're going to do in today's video. Everything you're going to need to know for Germany up to and including the invasion of France. Make sure to subscribe and ding the bell so you'll know when part 2 is released next week for capitulating the Allies and Operation Barbarossa.
What I usually do is split off the mobile units.
And the tanks?
Yeah, like, I think you got 3 tanks, 1 truck.
Yep.
Put them aside. Yeah, put them aside somewhere because I always intend to send those into the Spanish Civil War.
Sounds good. All right, I got them split off. Research, we go with electronic mechanical engineering, basic machine tools, construction.
Yes, very nice. And as Germany, you have that extra slot. You could leave that empty if you want to tech juggle.
Right. Yes. So let's try it out and see how it works for us.
It can be really powerful, but a lot of people forget there's a trade-off you're doing here. Instead of researching 4 things, you're researching 3 things, with one of those 3 being significantly faster.
Yeah, right. But if it allows you to double up and take, use an ahead of time bonus, then you might as well do it, right?
That's pretty much the main reason for doing it. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it.
So as far as we cancel the MIFO bills, right?
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So with these extra factories, first of all, I like to put a towed anti-air in there just right off the bat to get the...
Yeah, 1 or 2, and you've essentially set yourself up for life.
Right. And then let's also go with a train just because they're going to bomb me.
You do get a lot from the Poles and the Low Countries, but it's nice to have just the 1 factory on it. Doesn't really hurt the rest.
So we have 5 more. Generally, what I would like to do is maybe put like 1 more on towed artillery and 1 more on light tanks and then the rest on planes.
I would suggest 3 on towed artillery. Leave the tanks because you are switching out of light tanks eventually. You're just leaving these because they have high efficiency. I think that's my way of thinking.
No, that's fine.
And then put everything else into air and CAS with a priority on fighters. Yeet the tacticals.
You would leave it?
Yeet. But I speak like a zoomer.
We had 5 into fighters and 1 into CAS. Is that okay? Or should I do like 4 and 2?
No, this is good. This is decent.
And then civs in everywhere outside of where we get the 100% infrastructure. Rhineland to open for the PP, right?
Yeah, like there's 2 ways to go about this. If you're tech juggling, you open with Rhineland to buy yourself 70 days plus get the PP bonus. If you don't tech juggle, go straight into 4-year plan and rush down to your factories.
We're going to try to go historical in this one. I think that's everything then. Intelligence agency. Should we do that right off the bat or maybe just wait for a little bit on that?
I would go with it straight up right away. Rush to your 2 spies and then stop doing anything with it because it will allow you to meme France and get collaboration governments on the Russians. Oh, you definitely want to collab on the Russians.
Oh yeah, believe me, I'm aware of that one. As far as divisions for basic training, the cavalry brigade, right?
Yeah, it's the smallest one you have. Just queue up 31 of those.
31, okay. All right, how do I unpause here on multiplayer? There, you have to actually click it, okay.
Hey. Oh, what you want to do is exercise your navy. Like group everything up in the high seas fleet, the Hochseeflotte, just exercise in Eastern North Sea. You need a little bit of navy experience to design a slightly, well, I wouldn't say better, but cheaper destroyer that you're going to need to add to your fleet.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing that you and I do very differently. I usually just do the bathtub route, just spam subs, and then as they get better, I upgrade them. But I know you in your guide, you did destroyers.
The destroyers serve to shield your big boats very well.
Okay, so now we take electronic mechanical engineering, and I know you switched over to smoke generators?
Yes, it's the absolute shortest tech you have in the tree that also has some sort of benefit, because it's either smoke generators or airplane catapults. There's nothing else that's as short.
That's kind of a meme. All right, so then we switch over here and we save 30 days on electronic mechanical engineering then.
Exactly.
All right, and then that's nice because then that gives us an extra 3% on the ones we're working on currently.
Yes.
Very nice.
First step you want is localized training centers so you can get those Russian spies. Otherwise, you might as well not bother.
Real quick, this is important. I have a question for you. What do you think about the number of factories we have?
It's very nice. That's the biggest nerf they ever did to Germany. Germany used to start with 69 factories, and then they changed it to 68.
You think they did it on purpose?
I am absolutely certain. But then again, they also added the province of Khiva, and that looks like a dick. So
Oh, it does. Yes, over here. Yes, it does. I remember I posted that in the Discord with you the other day. Localized training, and I picked up my Ruski, and we're gonna put him Wolf. We're gonna put him over in France. Yeah.
Yeah, just start building a spy network there. Like other things you want is just the top row essentially, and suicide. Oh, I can't say that. Unfortunately, kills. Damn it! Now you have to bleep it.
Get me in trouble here. So now we go 4-year plan.
Yeah.
And
good, yeah.
do we leave this tech open then for another juggle?
You want to not take a focus now and instead gather up some PP until smoke generators finishes. Technically, it's better to do it 2 days before it finishes, but it's an easy reminder when smoke generators pops up.
What do you think about hiring Gobos first for the extra war support and then going to war economy from that?
I mean, it's probably not a terrible idea.
I mean, I'll go with I'm pro free trade as well. I'm a capitalist to the core, but
it's a pretty significant gain that you get from going from limited exports to free trade. It's like 10%,
9% research speed, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's the research speed you're doing it for with the tech juggling. Otherwise,
that makes sense.
You can make it.
Yeah. That thought crossed my mind. If you're going to do tech juggling, free trade makes sense for the research speed.
Yeah, and the timings are pretty tight. Now you take the focus and should be ready.
And we want to take... Oh, we want to juggle machine tools, right?
Yeah, one more time, yeah.
Okay, so let's juggle machine tools over to what? Like artillery or something like that?
No, I would take mechanical computing. The research bonus on that is also not terrible.
Makes sense. Okay. And then we will switch this one over to machine tools with the 30 days. So now we're only 13 days off, which is very nice. And then for this last one, do we want to hold that for juggling then?
You can juggle it with construction 1. I'll give you access to construction 3 ahead of time.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Then that's definitely worth.
Shocked because he's really cheap. And from that point, you save until you have about 250 political power because we need to do some cheese with the Spanish Civil War.
Yes. To get war support up, correct? With the attaché.
Yes.
What was the shock plan? I don't even know. I know what the name is, but I don't actually know what he did. Wasn't it? It was literally, it was like an infrastructure building plan, right?
Like recovery plan for the German economy. Major public works. You'll take construction 1, select machine tools. That way you'll be researching machine tools ahead of time, and the bonus can apply to the 1939 tech if you so choose. And then construction is almost finished, and they will finish in 26 days while the focus finishes in 30 days. So you're on the right track. And that last slot, you can either let it fill or you can juggle that into dispersed 1. It will not finish in time to apply the bonus to dispersed 3, but it will still speed up dispersed 1. And from that point, you don't have to tech juggle.
So as long as we can get advanced machine tools in construction 3, that's going to be like massive. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, huge. So there's 3 options.
Okay.
Several options. Like you can either use the bonuses on 1939 machine tools and construction. That will give you those 2 techs way ahead of time. It's quite powerful. Or you can use the bonuses on dispersed 2 and 3.
Dispersed 1. So it'll get done 30 days sooner, and then we're done juggling now, yeah?
Yep, pretty much. In 13 days, research finishes, and in 17 days, 4-year plan finishes.
We'll get shocked. Okay, very good. I can do this. I think this is going pretty smoothly so far. Now it's just to get to war and watch me flounder.
Das war ein Befehl!
Watch me just absolutely just shake around and poop on myself because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm sitting here in my command bunker, taking off my glasses with shaking hands.
Shaking the hands, yes. Oh, hold on. Gotta get started on construction too. Oh, that was close. That was really close.
And now the bonus can apply to construction.
Yes.
There we go.
Now we get Hallmark shocked. We're gonna go down to autarky, down to the extra research slot, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
The war has started, so I'm gonna pause real quick. We're gonna send down our volunteers, and always air volunteers. Very important, right?
Yes.
100 fighters and 100 ACs, right?
Yeah, tacticals have a better range for the pretty large air zones.
Air superiority, CAS, and logistics strike.
Absolutely. And then you'll start seeing air experience flood in. Switch 1 into a truck so you can grind 2 traits at once. Yeah.
Sounds good. I can do that. I'm going to improve relations, by the way. Got to get it up to, what is it? 40? 25?
Yeah, 25 to offset
the low opinion of us. They think we're jerks. They don't like my mustache.
He's just jealous. He's just jealous.
Well, he's dead, so.
Oh, Sanjurjo.
Yeah. Rip. Rip Senhuro. We're going to send the attaché, stop improving relations, go up to war economy.
Yeah, the best economy.
Yes, I do love me a good war economy. We're already up to 10 Army XP and 13 air, so we're doing good. I named my Navy in my recent EU4 campaign the Kriegsmarine, and I put the E before the I, and people like, the
Kriegsmarine.
Actually, I'm like, bro, I don't give a shit.
Battle boats.
Yeah, no, I love that. Like the tank is the Panzerkampfwagen.
This is mein Panzerkampfwagen.
The Panzer war car, you know, or like conflict vehicle. It's just like, dude, there's so many cool words like that in German. What is it? Ambulance in German is Krankenwagen, which means like injury car. Isn't that so funny? Like Germans are so practical even in their language, you know? Yes. Hold on a minute. I see a breakthrough. I gotta take it. YOLO.
See it? Oh, the truck's going.
Yeehaw, partner.
Hold the supply hub. Get the supply hub.
Where's it at? Oh, right here. I see it. I'm going.
Of course, it's pointless without a railway connection. But now the others don't have any supply either. At any rate, there's not much else to really do until you get to your extra research slot. So this is just chilling and suffering in Spain. Oh, I can see what the problem is now. War support seems to have dwindled, and suddenly the people are clamoring for you to demobilize your economy. Should be fine though.
It's fine. I'll just get Goebbels if that's an issue. And now we've got that one done, so I guess we can go with the medium chassis. But yeah, so now we're just letting our Army experience and Air XP go up.
Speaking of Army XP, now's a good time to actually hire one of your, like, start building out your military staff now, because Army XP is so valuable.
I think just for the sake of it, we'll do it. We'll go with Goebbels, and then we'll just get rid of them later.
If you will direct your eyes to the production queue, you will see that I've queued up a few destroyers as well.
Oh, okay. And is that the special one that
it's special in the sense that it's called, if you check out its equipment, it's called a Roach Destroyer. It is the absolute cheapest piece of garbage you can put out to sea, except for its engines and torpedoes. It's there to get hit instead of your capital ships, and if it gets lucky, it can get a torpedo off.
There we go. Construction 3 on the way, baby.
Now that is speed.
I'm like not actually sure if I should be doing this, but we're doing it anyways. I might be able to actually get onto Madrid right now. Oh my god.
Madrid is open.
I probably shouldn't take it just for the sake of keeping the war going, but
if you want to get more Army XP, you could also get the Professional Officer Corps now.
Oh, right, the 5%, yeah?
Yeah, the sooner you get it, the better it scales.
Okay, and that is right, yeah. Also land doctrine, daily command power, so all good things. I just started, whatchamacallit, on France, a collaboration government.
Oh, yes. Army innovation with the USSR, and after treaty, you get the Anschluss.
Okay, we're pushing through. Now we just need to get Toledo.
It's gonna do it, the absolute mad lad.
Look at this, bro. You thought this was a game?
Oh,
this is a way of life.
That is how Republican Spain dies.
Ferdinand Schroeder?
Schroeder.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to trade for a little bit of oil, is how we say it in the South. Oh man, that cutoff we got in Madrid just completely ruined these guys. They're just crumbled after that.
Yeah, the front's just fallen apart. Bonus points if you ever manage to encircle the Soviet troops there, that's just the end of it.
Oh, that's awesome. Just to assert your dominance, you encircle their regiments.
You want at least like a full army group by the time you kick things off, but it's easier now to just switch all of your horses into Infanterie Division now.
Okay, we can do that. Treaty with the USSR, yeah?
Yes, and that will give us a nice tank bonus. Oh, you ruined them. You ruined them. Oh, the AI naval invaded Alicante.
I love that.
Could send some airplanes and 4 infantry over to, like, hold the Beijing-Tianjin line.
Okay. We also
that is perfect. The way the air bases are spread out in that air zone is that there's only one that has full coverage, and it's in Beijing.
Do we still want more civvies?
Yeah, you want to essentially keep building civs until you have 100. Now, 100 civs, by the time you eat Czechoslovakia, is definitely doable. You can have even more or have that 100 mark quicker if you're not messing around with spies, because that eats up a lot of your early industrial potential.
Oh yeah, these guys are crumbling now.
Oh, I almost feel bad for them.
Nah, I don't.
Almost. Not quite.
So we'll cut that down to 80-ish. And then Send them over to Beijing. Oh, I didn't offer the actual volunteers. Or they didn't accept yet. Okay, that makes sense. Having to click to pause in multiplayer is a little weird. Add that to the reason why single player is more enjoyable.
Spacebar, man. Spacebar.
Like Flory just like abuses his spacebar. These guys are doing a force attack. China, you mad lads.
China #1. And that is what gets the Japanese to break their line.
I was going to say, they're actually they're destroying themselves. Planes are pulling in and Chinese volunteers. Just put them up here on the line, yeah?
Yeah, like the line between Beijing, Tianjin.
Sounds good. I can do that. They lost Beijing.
That's fine. As long as they hold Tianjin and the airbase itself, it's still fine. At this point, we go from Anschluss straight down to fate of Czechoslovakia.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're about to lose it. Oh, wait. They reinforced.
All right, keep reinforcement going, because this is going to be a little bit of micro until this stabilizes.
Do we want to go with, like, industrial concern? Get, like, Krupp?
Yes. And then we stack the rest of our military.
Air crew surveys. Okay. Hey, they stopped attacking. Very good. Who can say that Austria is not German? We will demand the Sudetenland.
Yeah, it's our Sudetenland.
Yes, dibs. We call dibs. And then I can also build some factories over here in Vienna. The Wieners will build me factories. Oh, shoot. We lost our airfield. Yikes. All right. The Sudetenland is done. So the first Vienna award, yeah?
Yes, straight down to fate of Czechoslovakia.
Okay, very good. I'm going to do that.
Got him.
There we go. So with this air XP, you said I should work down doctrine a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Oh, yes. Nah, I just go with air superiority because we're not planning to lose the war.
Yeah, that's what I always go down as well.
Now that's an army.
That is quite the army. And it's only like half the army we're going to have against Russia. Isn't that crazy to think about how like quickly things scale up? That's the part about HOI4 that really blows my mind, is how humble beginnings you have only for you to become an absolute behemoth in the late game.
It is just the way things are, like industrial warfare. Oh, baby.
Oh my gosh, Japan's actually lost more than China.
Yeah, if you do this, you can decimate Japan.
That's so funny.
This one air zone is so pivotal to the entire war effort. It's stupid. But by the time you pull out, they will have lost so much strength already that it's actually possible for China to win that one.
Oh, collaboration government.
Another one.
Another one. Want to counterattack into Beijing. Push, push.
Push. Nope.
Okay, we don't... Oh, come on, man. You guys are trash.
You got reinforced memes.
Feels bad, man. That was a social experiment. That's one thing I've been trying to get better about, is looking at the details and kind of deciphering what means what. I am under the impression that setting them up as the puppet state is superior, right? Because we get the compliance.
If you look at the events, yeah, the compliance only pops up there, and it's definitely worth it. Giving anything to Hungary is pointless because Hungary sucks.
Oh yeah.
And taking it yourself,
that's a trap.
On paper looks great. Yeah, it's a trap because the stuff you get extra, Slovakia itself, doesn't have anything useful in it.
It's got like one factory, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll set them up as a puppet state. Sounds good.
And now look at our glorious factory count. Okay,
oh,
that's not bad.
Baby, a triple. Should I just do one more factory? Like let the ones that have IP?
Yeah, and then just start queuing up mills, big mills.
Okay. We haven't done Reichsautobahn yet either. Probably do that soon.
That will be probably next. Like Reichsautobahn.
Yo, look at Tyrol. Tyrol has 100%.
Grab Reichsautobahn so you can build faster in those zones we've been saving up.
Yeah.
And then coal liquidization, and then you go for Danzig War or towards Danzig War. We have plenty of time. Yeah, I'd go with Messerschmitt and then balls deep into the army.
Oh shoot, we don't have the war industrialist. We should have got him, right? Funk?
Oh boy.
Scheisse.
You mentioned it. I totally forgot. Yeah, we should have gotten Funk. Oh,
okay.
That would...
It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We're still holding the line in China. That is so funny that you can single-handedly cuck Japan.
Yep.
They have actually...
4 divisions and some aircraft.
They have lost more men than China. That's crazy, dude. I'm used to seeing China lose like 4 million and Japan lose like,
this way
1 million.
This way you keep the front narrow, so China can use its massive manpower advantage to just flood troops into a very narrow front.
I'm just having fun with the China. I'm having fun over here in China, though, just trying to kind of experiment and see what works and what doesn't. All right, I'm actually going, now that our last stand has expired. Oh, they reinforced. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh, that was so close.
That was
within hours.
Like the tide has also shifted in terms of air losses. You should see that.
Oh, yikes. 21 fighters down, plus 4 bombers. We've lost 14 total. That's awesome.
Almost done with the air doctrine already.
I love that. So we're going to go coal liquidization, and then we'll start for Danzig War, yeah?
Yeah, I would reassert eastern claims, and then you can always make more choices.
So what are we thinking, like 2 mediums and 6 lights or something like that for now?
Like, okay. I think the ideal number is 42, but you'll never get enough tanks produced for that.
Okay.
30 is definitely something you should be aiming for. Like, keep the lights that are in there.
Okay.
And fill everything up with like 4 motorized, no, like a full row of motorized, so that should be 5.
Yep.
And then fill up those first 2 rows with mediums.
Okay, so 6 mediums, 4 lights, and then for supports, are we thinking just motorized recon and engineer support?
And logistics and anti-air.
Okay, we can do that. The Panzer Division.
And then make them elite. That way they get all their stuff first.
Okay, very good. Improved medium tank chassis.
You want to go into small armament and get the close support gun. It doesn't require extra resources, and it's more than fine for the early parts of the war. It's 20 soft attack, while the howitzer would be 28 soft attack, but the howitzer requires tungsten.
Okay, that makes sense. And then 3-man turret, right, on medium?
Yeah, always get the medium 3-man turret.
Radio.
Slap on a radio. I like to then take sloped armor and 2 machine guns, but you can do whatever you want. Sloped armor is definitely worth it, though.
And then we go Christie for the speed, right?
Speed, schneller.
Welded, 40%.
Yeah, that's the middle ground option.
Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that. Armor's at 72. That's crazy. Okay.
And now all you really need to do is fiddle with engine and armor until you have something that has decent speed, and around between 80 and 90 armor should be enough for the early AI.
All right, let's pick a cool icon for it. Yes, that's a good one.
Put that in production. Slide it all the way to the top, and every new factory goes into improved medium tanks.
Dude, I'm blown away at how many men Japan has lost. They've lost over 400 now. I've only lost 28,000. That's crazy, bro. I have lost 2,500 infantry equipment. They have lost 13,000.
That's amazing.
The Chinese are pushing. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We're pushing them back. I'm going to win the Civil War for the Chinese. They're going to white peace. Or not the Civil War. The Sino-Japanese War, that is.
The miracle of green air.
I'm actually on the offensive over here. This is so meta. I love this. I'm enjoying this a lot.
That's pretty funny.
Totally unnecessary. I should not be offensive, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Air doctrine's actually finished.
That's all with 160 to spare. So we're gonna have like top tier Focke-Wulfs.
Ball on airplanes.
Yeah, we're gonna have really good fighters.
Yeah,
let's go, dude. We're actually gonna push the Japanese out of China. This is too funny. I love the fact that I'm over here in Japan, single-handedly winning the war for the Chinese.
Just ruining their day. Absolutely ruining their day.
Look at this.
Taking massive losses. Just absurd.
I'm having so much fun with this, like way more than I probably should be. It's like a little mini game, you know? Danzig War?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's good. It's a little ahead of time, but we're good. We're good.
Do we invite Italy and just not call them into the war?
Yeah, they're a nice distraction on the French border.
Yeah, that's how I view them as well. Very good.
That's about it.
Yeah, they're not very useful than that. Okay, yeah, so let's add like a 5, 5, 5. That's probably good, yeah. So Doctrine, we're going to go down Delay, Elastic Defense, and then we go down the Blitzkrieg route, yeah?
Yeah, buff those tanks.
Okay, and we can get... Oh, very good. We can go all the way down. We're only 50 away from this Kampfgruppe.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Poland refused to cede it, and we say...
Can you guys?
I call dibs. All right, so before we unpause, obviously we grab Danzig, right? And then we pin these guys over here. And then we can try to just like bust open a couple of these frontline troops over here, right off the rip.
And you can use those armored units to just drive to the victory points once you pass the front line. There's also a couple more motorized and tanks coming in from the rear line. Those should definitely help as well, yeah. I would hit the arrows on the infantry and then drive the trucks around to really maximize our effect.
Okay, I can do that. Plock, my favorite province in EU4.
Plock.
No, the L with the line through it makes like a W sound. What's?
But it says right there, Plock.
I know, it literally says Plock. I don't know why people always try to tell me I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, I speak good Polish, but trust me. Cool masa. Oh, wait, hey, look at that. I accidentally took Warsaw. I wasn't even paying attention. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's fine.
I always hear that noise and I
You can
instantly
easily
poop
mop
my
up the
pants.
naval invasion. Yeah, you can easily mop up the naval invasions.
Speaking of,
Yeah, just look at what we've done.
slice and dice, baby. Look what they did to my boy. What in the world? How are they not capitulating? Poland.
Yeah, it's Krakow.
Where are they at right now? Gosh dang, man. Yeah, Krakow must be a lot of victory points then, huh? Is this the average HOI4 experience right here?
Oh yes, this is the average HOI4 experience.
Right.
It's pockets.
Hey,
Boys. Look at that.
right, Krakow's
Zoom
about to
out,
fall.
Look at the pockets. I would put one army just on Coast Guard because
Yeah.
the UK naval invasions are annoying.
Yep,
They're not impactful, just
it
annoying.
literally just gives me AIDS.
Oh my god, we did that entire thing without the Air Force.
This is all part of the plan.
Now start deploying troops for the next phase. You put an infantry army on the Netherlands along with your tanks to cut through Arnhem towards Rotterdam and The Hague, and then just an infantry army on Belgium and just half on Belgium, half on Luxembourg. Pretty much that's about it.
Do you think that Rommel actually wanted to kill Hitler?
Probably. I mean, at that point, everybody wanted to. Almost everybody.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. Dirk Jan de Geer.
Yeah, Dirk Jan de Geer.
You crazy people in your crazy language. Hey, how was that? That was like 4 days.
Yeah, more or less.
All right.
Now we just put that infantry army on the front with Belgium.
Honestly, this feels like a different game when you're not playing Speed 5. I'm not gonna lie about it.
It does make a huge difference. And now we just declare on the Belgians before they can redeploy.
Yeah, they don't even have men on their borders.
Yes, this is why you take the Dutch first.
We're literally just like going around, quite literally going around the Maginot. Oh my god.
Look at that.
Yo, that was like 3 hours, dude. Okay. Look at this. We're going to take Charleroi without a fight. That's crazy. That is actually insane until we run out of supply. I caught him off at Calais.
That area. Yeah. Cut him off at Calais, destroy that, and then redeploy your armor for a final thrust towards Paris once you've dealt with the Belgians.
Did we get our collaboration? 40 days. Oh, crap. Should I stop?
We don't need to cap the French. We've got time.
Okay.
Time.
Okay.
We can sit outside Paris, just have Paris encircled. If we really want to meme it, that is.